Hi, it's Sandra Miller, your personal mastery mindset coach. Today's share to help you unleash your awesome is a little bit about focusing on progress over perfection. Anytime you have any task you need to accomplish, any challenge you need to overcome, or any goal you want to reach, you always start with the end in mind. I think we always feel how excited we would be to accomplish what it is we want to accomplish. And a lot of us will do all kinds of very intelligent thinking and really nail the beginning pieces of putting our wish, hope, or dream together. This could be anything from changing jobs or careers, starting a business, or it could be a lifestyle change. But we always start with the end in mind. What is the goal? The goal is I want to do X, Y, Z. And then we set out to do it. Typically, that's exactly how we start. We want it so much that we just begin. But what we don't typically do, and I hear this from all my clients at least once, is we don't lay out a process for how we're going to get there. How, why, where, when, a little bit of a strategy in case the method we choose doesn't work. But what I wanted to really drive home today and help you really embrace is that if you always strive for perfection, especially if you're a perfectionist, something's always not going to be right and you'll always let yourself down. That's no fun. So by focusing on the process and not the perfection of the outcome, you will have a small win each time you do a small step. And no steps are insignificant, but they might be to you. So if I were to start a business, I would need to know all about how to start that business, where I would find resources, where would I find clients, do I need funding, where would I find that? Would I be online or would I be in person? So there's a bunch of questions that would have to be answered rather than just go out and open a photography business, right? We have to think some things out. And most people are pretty good at that. As a matter of fact, most people get stuck in that stage of thinking, that assessment phase where we're trying to figure out the how and why. By the time we've tried to figure out how, what, and why, sometimes it gets so overwhelming we don't get to the next step. So when I work with clients, I help them focus on one process at a time. So we pick a project and we break it down into its smallest forms so that each little step maybe has its own day or its own week. Because we might set out to run a marathon, 26.2 miles. But I don't know too many people who walk out the door and say, I am so excited to run 26.2 miles, because that's just downright scary. It might be exciting to think we could do it, but to think about doing it can be overwhelming. So if somebody were setting out to run their first marathon, they don't start out by running 5 miles a day. That's just not a good strategy. So strategy and process are really, really important. That things have to be doable for people. They have to be able to maintain a daily method of operation or a certain level of self-awareness and self-mastery to get those things done. So if I have a task list of 20 things and I give myself a list of 2 things to do today, I have to be able to manage my own time to get those things done. But those are the only things that I should focus on. I shouldn't move to step B until I've done step A because I didn't complete my process. When you start focusing on the process, small wins every day lead up to really huge results, because then we don't get led into overwhelm and uncertainty and doubt. We actually get led into empowerment because we have accomplished a step. And that sense of accomplishment will take you to the next step. So just remember, it's always better to focus on the feeling of progress over perfection to start getting things done. It's been Sandra Miller, your personal mastery mindset coach. Thanks for watching.